What is up, everybody? How's it going? Austin prechtelevate Performance, coming at you live. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you're having a good day so far. A little delayed on the live today. I was out doing a photo shoot with my buddy Christian, and it was very cold. Very cold. That's why I'm in this thermal right now and have this beanie on because I'm still a little bit cold from it. But yeah, so today, as you were tuning in, let me know how your day is going. And make sure to give this video a like, hashtag replay if you're watching this at a later time, so that way I know that you saw it. But today we're going to be talking about why there's three, four-ish reasons why, like my top three reasons why you should start your freaking goals before New Year's, before it, whether it's a fitness journey, we can keep it kind of primarily fitness focused, or anything that you are setting, like, setting out to do here before too long. You shouldn't wait till New Year's. I'm going to tell you guys why. Because it's one of those things that a lot of times, like I never understood like why people wait until that like moment. I get it. I get it's the new year, new me kind of thing. But if you're working towards like a fitness goal or fitness journey or things like that, like especially if you're trying to lose weight, like you should start before the holidays happen, before all the crazy holidays happen. You should start learning how to, enjoy those holidays constructively, without setting yourself back like really far. Like why not start sooner so that way you can still enjoy the holidays and not gain 10 pounds before you're about to try and lose like 20 pounds, because then you're gonna have to lose like 30 or 40 pounds. Like it doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, so this is not only is that one reason why, but like I'm gonna actually talk about some other reasons why you guys should start your goals ASAP, as soon as possible, because you're not gonna want to like be starting like when it literally everybody else is starting. This is gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be chaos. It is every freaking year. And maybe if you've tried in the past, in the previous New Year's, maybe that's a sign, and you failed, right? Or you quit and you're gonna try again. Maybe you should do it on a different day, because if it didn't work last time trying it out on New Year's, then maybe you should do it like a different day. But that's so we're gonna be talking about some. These are the three reasons though why I think that you guys should like just genuinely like not wait until then. Whether that's fitness journey, whether that's like something like that you've been wanting to do for a long time, like hobby wise, or like there's like just a goal of yours that you're wanting to strive towards for a New Year's resolution. Why you should maybe make it an end of November resolution or a early December resolution. And so one, keeping it kind of fitness oriented, keeping it kind of weight loss journey oriented. If you're gonna start like working out, right? If you're gonna start working out, going to the gym, tracking your food, things like that, why do it when literally everybody else is doing it at the same exact freaking time when it's going to be chaos? The gyms are chaos. For a regular gym goer such as myself, I hate New Year's. I hate going to the gym for New Year's because it is such a pain in the ass, which I'm excited for this year around because I'm actually I normally get to the gym before it even opens now, so it's less crazy. But oh my gosh, like if you're like a newbie to the gym and you've never gone before, like you're gonna give like it's gonna be like anxiety inducing if you're somebody who gets like like freaked out by that kind of stuff, going to the gym, like not knowing what you're doing, not feeling super confident with what you're doing. Like you're gonna go to the gym and you're gonna feel so lost. There's gonna be hundreds of people like everywhere. It's gonna be like a freaking rave, except it's at the gym. And so you're gonna want to. This is reason number one. You're gonna want to build that confidence before going to the gym. You're gonna want to build that confidence not before going to the gym, but before starting to go to the gym around New Year's. Like you want to get familiar with with where the equipment is. You want to know like where you're going for certain things, because if you have that confidence, whenever shit hits the fan for New Year's and everybody and their brother is going to the gym, like you're gonna feel like you're gonna have you're gonna have a deeper level of confidence than you otherwise would have. You're just going when everybody else is going, and you're gonna feel like a salmon, like trying to swim up the fitness stream, like trying to like hundreds of other people like trying to do the same shit that you're trying to do. It's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be less of a positive experience than it otherwise could be if you just go earlier. I see a comment here. Lonnie says, "Fully agree. Same principle as Valentine's Day. Every yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, go like have Valentine's Day like the day before Valentine's Day, and then guess what? You're way more likely to get a table. You're way more likely to like have a good time because it's not going to be like chaos. You're gonna have to wait for an hour to get on the equipment and things like that. So yeah, so that's my first one. First tip is for building confidence, building like confidence in yourself with what you're doing with the workouts themselves, like the routines, the equipment, the machines, where everything's at, like feeling like you're like confident in doing those things, and also just on also knowing like when your gym's actually open, because that's gonna be something that you're gonna want to know about too, because like time and time again, like it's not a good like start to your new year new you if you go to the gym and it's closed or it's not open for another hour, and it's like all right, well, I just wasted all that time. Like you don't want to get on you don't want to start your journey and kind of like with like all these like negative things going on, without having like a month to get acquainted with the gym and getting used to it and things like that before you go, for like New Year's and things like that. So I think that's one reason for sure, is just building confidence. Number two is getting a routine set up right before shit hits the fan. Getting a routine set up where you are like confident with what you're doing and like being able to like actually know what you're doing, like sort of in the same alignment with what I was talking about, like knowing the equipment where it's at and things like that, but actually like having shit set up and getting things like to a place where you're just like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm feeling like I'm in momentum. I've got a routine down. Like, I'm getting up at this time to go. Like, I'm hitting the gym. And so it's not necessarily like an afterthought. It's not necessarily like, you get there and it's like you're trying to like figure out how all these things work. And it's like this transitional period of time. Like, you already got the transitional period of time out of the way. Now you're rolling. Now you're going and you're feeling good about it. And so that's reason number two, is just like, having a routine in place that you can like, feel confident in, that you're following and that you're doing. So yeah. Number three though. Number three. You're not making it more work. Like, you're not adding more work to your plate during a stressful time. After the holidays have happened, you might be feeling bad if you didn't start your journey early. You might be feeling bad about yourself because you gained like 5 or 10 pounds over the last several holidays. You might be in a place where the holidays just ended. A lot of times people get that whole like it's almost like that post vacation like sadness, or they get that post holiday sadness where they had all this fun, they had all this good time with their friends and family, and now everybody's gone. A lot of times people feel sad because of that. Like you might not be feeling super good about yourself. And you're probably returning back to work full time, like after having a break. And so there's all these things that you're trying to juggle at the same time, but then you try to throw the gym in on top of that, and it becomes this like stressful, like this new thing that's taking up time from your life, and it's stressful, and you've got all these other things going on that aren't exactly the most fun thing to like return back to work and things like that going on. Guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to get tossed by the wayside first and foremost when gets hard, right? Because you got all this other stuff going on. Probably the gym. Probably the gym. You're probably going to quit going to the gym because you haven't given yourself time to build up that habit, and get confident with it. And the other thing too that I was going to say is that like if you start now, the mindset surrounding why you're doing this in the first place, right? Why you're like doing this fitness journey, why you're going on this weight loss journey, why you're doing this like for yourself, why you're wanting to have this like build this new habit or this resolution or like reach this goal. It's not going to be focused on the holiday. It's not going to be focused on the event of it. It's not going to be focused on you're going with your gym partner and it's this fun thing that you're doing with each other because you're trying you're following the crowd kind of deal. It's not going to be focused on that. The mindset behind it, it's not going to be focused on that. It's going to be focused on you, right? It's going to be your, and also a lot of times too, your gym partner is going to quit, and then it's like, what are you going to do then, right? Like like it's one of those things. Like, I've seen so many things where people are like, yeah, I started going and then my gym partner quit, and so then either they stuck it out and that's awesome, or they quit too. And it's like, you don't want to be building your fitness or weight loss journey on like a house of cards, right? Like, and the thing I was getting at though is like, if you do it now, right, for yourself, or in the next week or two or whatever it may be, you will be the focus. The mindset behind it is it's your journey. It's something for yourself, right? That you're doing for yourself because you care about yourself, because you care about the outcome. It's not going to be tied to this like imaginary like holiday date where people like, like New Year, New Me kind of thing. Like it's not going to be tied to that. You're doing it. You're building it upon a foundation of like you being the focus, right? Not the holiday, or not because your friend asked you to go. Like like that's the other thing too, is like you need to, like, in doing so you're going to stop being the afterthought for your fitness journey, right? You're gonna be the focus. And so that's the other thing too. That's kind of like a little bonus, like 3/4 number tip for you guys, just because like do yourself a favor. Do yourself a freaking favor and start now or start next week. But like, don't wait till New Year's. Don't wait till New Year's. You're gonna like regret it. Like guys, like I'm like 84% I think or more of people quit their freaking New Year's resolution by February, right? Like, let that sink in. That many freaking people quit. You have less than a 20% success rate if you start on New Year's, especially if you go at it alone, especially if you don't like, I'm not saying you can't do it, and I think doing it then's better than not doing it at all. But why set yourself up for potential failure like that and just start now, and get ahead of the game and prevent yourself from gaining that next like 5 to 10 pounds. So that way you're even more ahead of the game, and then you already know what the hell you're doing when by the time New Year's gets here. So I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. And that's what I would suggest at the very least. But hey, what do I know? Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys got value from this. But yeah, start like sooner rather than later. Don't procrastinate. You know you're procrastinating right now. Like, go get shit done. Go get started. Sign up for a gym membership or start working out from home. If you don't want to go to the gym, that's fine too. But like, start ASAP. Start ASAP. Like, don't wait, because if you start now and you start knowing what you're doing and you take a sustainable approach where you flexibly diet and things like that, you can still enjoy Thanksgiving. I sure as hell am. You can still enjoy Christmas dinner if you have that. I still sure as hell am. But guess what? I know what I'm doing, so I'm going to be able to mitigate all the weight gain that I'm probably going to have from those holidays, because like I know what I'm doing. And so if you know what you're doing, you can do that too, and then you're not going to set yourself back a bunch, and you're also going to be able to enjoy yourself. So it just sounds like a win-win-win-win-win, if you ask me. Hey Kristen, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. So hey guys, that's really that's really all there is to it. Like, start ASAP. The sooner the better. Don't procrastinate. Reach your goals. Kick ass. Take names. That's all I really got for you guys today. And shameless plug, if you are looking for somebody to work with, I'm not saying you have to work with me. I don't care if you work with me or not if you don't want to. But, I am, taking clients right now. And just as a heads up, I am increasing my rates after December 31st. So, time is nigh. If you want to start now or put down like a deposit or something like that, because it's going to be freaking awesome, but also chaos. And like, just to put it in perspective, last year my business like tripled over the course of a month. Like, so, I don't know what's going to happen. I can't predict the future, but I just know that this is a crazy time for fitness and nutrition and coaching and gym memberships and things like that. And so, get ahead of the game in that sense too. It can only help. So other than that though, appreciate everybody for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Leave this video a like if you'd like, share it, tag somebody in the comments if you'd want. That you've been talking to, be like, screw wait until New Year's. Let's start our journey now, like kind of deal. Like, yeah, feel free to do that. And let me know what you want to take away, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. See you guys.